Now it is time to attempt to button our buttonholes. So there are a couple of tricks to help this go more smoothly. We've done one of them already. If you've used the pin box to position your garment, I'm going to click on my buttonhole function. The idea is I want to be able to have the placket with the buttons positioned slightly underneath the area for where I'm going to be placing my buttonholes. Oops. So I had not yet placed my my placket. So I might actually delete my pins for now, because that's going to cause trouble when I try to simulate with my placket. And so before you do the simulation, it's often wise, especially with pieces that are going to move around a lot, to strengthen. So begin by strengthening your pieces if you haven't simulated your button placket yet. And I'm going to try to place them close to where they're going to go. On the blouse. So I'm going to simulate. If you saw, I did remove my my pin box. I can add it back later. A little bit closer to my avatar here. I'm going to simulate it. So I can see right away that it wants to go in the wrong orientation. So it's a little bit closer, but I will use my pin box to position it a little bit better. So I'll do that again. Go to my pin box. I'm going to select right over the bust where it seems to be gaping the most and place two batches of pins here. And then in the hand tool, I'm going to be looking at this and try to position this sort of underneath. And you have to kind of grab the pins exactly. Okay, so I've helping the computer position things in the right orientation here. And that should help our button function a lot better. Actually, it looks like it's going to work great now. Okay, so once that's positioned well, we can utilize our third button function, which is the Fasten Button tool. So Fasten Button makes your screen go transparent. What you will do normally is click on the button and it draws an arrow to the buttonhole to which you want it to fasten. You can do that each individual button, or you can select all of your buttons all at once and you get an arrow for all of them and just position one and all of them will follow suit since they're all evenly distributed. Okay. Now that I've got that function done, I can simulate it. I think I would like to remove my pin boxes here just so that they don't force the fabric into a particular situation. And I'm going to hit my simulate and my buttons buttoned perfectly. If you have any trouble, typically what I would recommend is kind of redoing the steps and then reposition your pin box to make sure everything is nice and stable and in the correct orientation. One other thing you can try, though, is there is this function which is called Set Sublayer here. You can click on that button, select the piece that's supposed to go over top of the other piece, and draw the arrow to the one that it's supposed to be over top of, and that sometimes helps as well.